Hi, Angela. How are you today?
Fine.
Good. This is Angela Smith Thomas, who was, before I married her, she had bought this place. Let me pan back and show you folks exactly what she had bought. I guess I'm going to have to step back and come around. Angela bought this in what, 1999?
Yes.
And this is a mobile home in Twin Oaks, Virginia. She borrowed the money through Fleetwood?
Yes.
And it was borrowed through Origin Financial?
Yes.
And Origin Financial is one of the ones that was owned by Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. At the time, she needed a place for her children. How old are your children now?
19 and 14.
And how old were they when you got the place 10 years ago? She would be 4 or 5 and he would have been about 9, correct? Yeah. And this is how she provided for her family, was this place here. It's a 3-bedroom. It's called a Fleetwood Vogue. At the time, the place is sold in 1999. And keep in mind, this is a mobile home park. I'm showing someone else's and someone else's in Virginia. So she doesn't own the land. And her payments are only $292, but it's over 30 years. That doesn't include property tax or interest. She has paid approximately about $5,000 more than this place is worth. Is that correct right now? In 10 years, you paid over $30,000.
Yes,
and the place brand new was about, at that time, 19. The problem I see, Mr. Buffett and Mr. Gates, is that you guys made a ton of fortune off of people that were trying to raise their children. By the way, as you can tell, this is March 7th, 2009, in the middle of this recession. Warren Buffett and Bill Gates have washed their hands of things like this. But you know what, Mr. Buffett, Mr. Gates, this is time for you people to step up. She still owes on this place another 10 or 15 years on this place. Hasn't even started paying on the interest, and it's just a mobile home. That's all it is. Now we'll go inside and take a look while we talk to Angela. So hang in there. During the time Angela's had this place, she's now had another child, had to move on because she's my wife. Turn around here, Angela. And she's kept the place in pretty good shape, as you can see. It's empty now. We're not allowed to rent it because the people that own it, Butch and Virginia Royal here, have had their own problems with Campbell County, which we won't even talk about. They're good people, but right now we're trying to sell it or keep it or even do owner financing for some other families. But even though our payments are $292, we'd be able to rent it out or sell it. More than likely we just have to sell it. But Angela's tied into a loan that eventually a $19,000 trailer will cost $80,000, which to me in this country and in this time in America is wrong. And I'm going to post this on YouTube, and the reason I'm going to do this is because I feel that Warren Buffett and Bill Gates took advantage of people. May not have been directly, but they took advantage. And Mr. Buffett talks about the millions he gives to people. What about helping Angela out with their trailer and the repairs that have to be done on these places after 10 years? These are not regular homes, they're trailers, and they fall apart in 10 years. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no resale value on them. No banks want to loan any money on them. They don't want to do any second mortgages on them, but you'll charge people 13 and 17% interest. We need to change things in this country. Don't you think, Angela?
Yeah.
Angela's suffering from this, has had nights where she couldn't sleep. It's not in my name, it's in hers. Angela, tell them how you feel.
It's a ripoff. It's a ripoff to people who are single families that are divorced or going through a divorce, and it's rough on any woman that goes into trying to provide for their family. And to have something stable, and then you're paying dearly after years later down the road.
And the place is falling apart, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a constant to keep up with, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You know, folks, when you see this on YouTube and you folks see it and you think Angela is a country bumpkin, she is. She's a good old soul, good Christian soul here in the middle of old Jerry Falwell country. And I'm going to tell you something. People should not do this to other people. A lot of people made money off these loans. Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, to be exact. Go ahead and sue me, Warren Buffett. Go ahead and sue me. You're not going to get anything because of places like this and me having to help my wife make payments on. I don't have any money. All right. Well, that's all we have to say for right now. And you people on YouTube, I hope you all look at this. You everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.